Hey everybody, so I haven't done a review on Ready Player One yet, obviously. That's why I'm doing it now. Um, First of all, I liked it. And if your memories go deep into the 80s, you'll see really big, high quality references to big things. And if it goes maybe a more shallow depth, you'll still see all the little references, and that's the quantity, not necessarily the quality. But Jason is in this movie. Uh, Chucky's in this movie. Tracer, the Iron Giant is in this movie. I don't know if Freddy Krueger is in this movie. He might be. I don't know. Would have been cool if he was in it. And there's way more characters than I can even say. There's just so many. I don't want to give away all the characters because some of them are a very pleasant surprise. A very pleasant surprise for some of these characters. There's music video references. There's a reference to Take On Me, the music video. There's so many references. And this movie is just jam-packed with references. And there's a scene where they go into this horror movie from the 80s. And it is just amazing. Like, I'm so glad they did it. I'm so happy they did it, you know? They did such a good job with it. It was great. It was wild. It was crazy. It felt like you were really there. And what a good idea, too, for the future. I'm not going to give away what movie it was, because this movie is filled with pleasant surprises. And everything's very legit. Like, the things they talk about, like, they're referencing real things. It's all very legit. And, yeah, they have horror icons and, superhero icons and all that stuff, man. It's such a good movie, and it made me think about reality. Kind of made me think about how maybe this is a video game, you know? Maybe we all have namer tags above our heads, you know? Who knows? We just can't see them. Leave a comment telling me what you think your gamer tag would be if you are a video game character. What do you think you would pick for yourself? There is a lot of CGI in this movie, but it's really well done. The characters are really... The story is rich with, like, angst, kind of, in a good way. There's some 80s cliche in it. I can't really tell if it's on purpose or not. I didn't disagree with really anything, other than the fact that I had some ideas that they could have used, and I think it would have made the movie even better. But, I don't know. I'm sure they thought about these things because, to me, they're so obvious. I'm sure they thought about them. I'm sure things came up and maybe it wasn't as possible as they thought it was. And so they decided not to do it, I'm sure. But, yeah, there's so many references. Like, if you lived in the 80s and you really delved into it, and you're gonna, even you, the person who delved as deep as you could into that before it ended, in this movie, you're gonna see stuff that you recognize. For real. Because they have everything in here. Like, I'm from the 80s. I'm not from the 80s. Yeah, this has 80s music, 80s characters, and also they have more modern things in here as well. I think all the kids are going to love this movie, and I think teenagers are obviously going to love this movie, and I think a lot of adults are going to love this movie, you know? I hope this makes a lot of money. I'm sure it already is. Because it's based off of a book I have not read yet. It's not easy for me to get into books. It's not that easy for me. I like reading online better. I like scrolling. I don't like flipping the page necessarily. I don't know why. I don't know. It feels like I'm looking at a challenge, you know? I don't know. But anyways, I got nothing negative to say. The voice actors were great. There was no bad acting in this movie. They were were all pretty good actors. I hated the villain. He was such a cowardly, stupid, jealous, evil type of person, you know? Just a person who wants something he doesn't have and is probably never gonna have because he's a loser, you know? And he's the villain, you know? Yeah. Anyways, like, you know, you ever meet somebody and they appear outwardly they just have this energy, or they lack this energy that is just like, you look at them, you see the way they act, and you're just like, man, this person is just not going anywhere. This person is not going to do anything. This person is going to act the way they're acting now forever, and, you know, at least maybe they'll be happy. Truth is, though, everyone can do anything, and what I just spoke to you is an illusion. If you meet somebody like that, don't just think that they can't do anything. They can do as much as you can do, if not more. But they do have some sort of problem with their energy. But back to the movie. This movie was one of the best movies I've ever seen, and I really mean that. And I would give it 4 stars. I think they could have done more with it. Are the Ninja Turtles in this movie? I don't remember. I think they are. Maybe. I don't know. By the way, Take On Me, there's a reference to that music video. If you've seen the music video, or if you haven't seen it, you can watch it now. I'm not going to leave a link to it. You can look it up, you know. But, yeah, there's a reference to that. And that song, I believe, is in the credits. So if you want to hear it, you stay after. I don't know if there's any end credit scenes. I don't think there are, but there might be. I didn't stay that long. Yeah, the music was great. The story was great. It had teenage angst, but they focused on the more positive side. And the girl liked him too at the end, and it was just, he made the right moves at the right places, and I don't know, this movie had possibility. It wasn't afraid to play with fantasy, because fantasy is just positive reality, and you can have it. It's not impossible. It's really not impossible. It's really not. So yeah, this movie was good, and I'd see it again, and I'd see it again, and again, and again. When it comes on Netflix, I'll be watching it again, and I'd go to see it every night in a row. I don't care. It's really that good. I just want to I wish I could just kind of be just sunken into this movie and just kind of almost base things around it, you know, just kind of live around it, you know. That's how much I like it. Yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video, and I love you guys, and yeah, I'll be doing more movie reviews. So if you like those, subscribe. I talk about my dreams that I have. If you're into that stuff, you can subscribe. I don't know how many people are doing that, but whatever. If you like me, subscribe. If you don't, I don't know, leave a comment. Tell me why you don't. You know? Tell me what you think about me, whether it's positive or negative. And yeah. Bye-bye.